The offensive was launched to force Serbian troops out of the province of Kosovo after accusations that the Serbs were committing atrocities against the ethnic Albanians. A decade on, Serbia is a country still wrestling with its past, as Jane Azzopardi reports.
The first bombing of its kind in NATO history. On March 24, 1999, Western nations carried out their threat against Serbia and began the biggest military conflict on Serbian soil since World War II. NATO saw the war as the only way to end President Slobodan Milosevic's violent crackdown in Kosovo, where his Serb nationalist forces were accused of ethnic cleansing against Kosovo's largely Muslim ethnic Albanian population. But what began as an attack on military targets soon expanded. Schools, monuments, homes, and even the Chinese embassy were hit. At the end of the campaign, 11 weeks later, Human Rights Watch estimates around 500 civilians were killed.
Then and now, I think it was a great mistake by NATO. The bombing shouldn't have happened. I think the goals which NATO wanted to achieve could have been done with less energy, and citizens could have been spared from what happened.
A decade on, the scars are still visible in Belgrade. Serbia has joined NATO's Partnership for Peace programme, but full membership is some way off, and the nation itself remains divided. Many of the ethnic Serbs who left Kosovo are yet to return, and more than a year on, the Serbian government won't recognise Kosovo's independence. Former Yugoslav leader Slobodan Milosevic died 3 years ago while on trial for war crimes in The Hague. Former Bosnian Serb leader Radovan Karadzic is still on trial. His general, Ratko Mladic, remains a fugitive. His arrest is one thing that stands between Serbia and EU membership, as the country tries to heal the wounds of the past. Jane Azzopardi, Al Jazeera.